Your escalation trigger is set up, it looks correct, but somehow it still fires too late. Or not at all. The culprit is almost always a misunderstanding of one specific condition: agent replies count. This guide shows you exactly how it works, how to configure it, and where it breaks. The ticket. Agent replies condition counts public comments that agents add to a ticket in response to a customer or another agent. It does not count internal notes, and it does not count the first ticket creation. So the very first time an agent replies publicly, that becomes reply number 1. There are 3 different metrics you might reach for, and they each count different things. Agent replies counts only public back and forth comments. Agent updates counts every agent action, including field changes and status updates. Comments counts everything, internal notes included. Pick the wrong one and your trigger fires on the wrong events. To get started, go to Admin Center, then open Objects and Rules, then Business Rules, and finally Triggers. You will see a list of any existing triggers. This is where all ticket-based automation lives, separate from automations, which are time-based rather than event-based. Click Create Trigger and give it a name that describes exactly what it does. When you have dozens of triggers, a vague name like Trigger 14 becomes impossible to maintain. Something like Escalate after 3 agent replies or QA Review after 5 replies tells anyone on the team exactly what they're looking at. Under Meet All Conditions, add ticket. Agent replies, then choose your operator. For escalation after 3 replies, set it to greater than 2. The 4 operators is not, less than, and greater than. Give you precise control over when the trigger fires. Note that greater than 2 means 3 or more replies, not exactly 3. Without guard conditions, your trigger can fire multiple times on the same ticket or fire on tickets that should be excluded. Add a check that the status is not closed, that the ticket has an assignee, and that the escalated tag is not already present. These 3 conditions prevent most unintended re-escalations. Now choose what happens when the conditions are met. You can add a tag like High Touch to make the ticket visible in views, reassign it to a senior agent, post an internal note alerting the team, or set a custom status. Stack multiple actions to handle the full escalation flow in one trigger. Save the trigger and test it with real tickets, not just the built-in test tool. Walk through the exact scenario your trigger is designed to handle. After deploying, watch your ticket queue for a few days to catch any cases where the trigger fires unexpectedly. Complex conditions can interact in ways that are hard to predict upfront. Teams use agent reply counts in 4 main patterns: escalating complex tickets to senior queues after too much back and forth, flagging tickets for QA review after unusually high reply counts, tagging tickets as SLA at risk when replies pile up, and auto-assigning the agent who first responds to an unassigned ticket by combining agent replies equals 0 with assignee is empty. Before you build on this condition, there are 5 limitations worth knowing. Race conditions between the API and triggers can cause the reply count to not update when a ticket is on hold. Internal notes never count toward the total. Only 1 comment action fires per trigger per event. If multiple triggers could add comments, only the first one runs. And all business rules have a 65 kilobyte size cap, so complex triggers may need to be split. Eesel AI avoids these limitations entirely because it processes ticket updates through its own infrastructure, separate from Zendesk's trigger system. There are no race conditions, no on-hold timing gaps, and no 65 KB caps. You define escalation rules in plain English, like escalate if an agent has replied more than 3 times and the ticket is still open. And eesel handles the rest in real time. If you want reply-based escalation without trigger debugging, try Eesel AI free for 7 days at eesel.ai. No credit card required, and setup takes minutes, not days.